The ivy room hums with life. Glasses clink like fragile dreams. Laughter weaves through the air, masking sharper truths. West Hollywood's glittering heart. This restaurant draws LA's elite, their wealth lighting up the night. Maya Thompson, a black waitress, 28, glides through the chaos. Trays steady, smile radiant, eyes sharp with unspoken hopes. She's the pulse of this place, nothing less. Her phone hums softly, it's May, her grandmother, her guiding star. Maya slips behind the bar, speaks in trembling Mandarin, her voice a lifeline across oceans, soothing a distant fear. 30 seconds, a heartbeat of devotion. But Elliot Voss watches, a tech tycoon with a gaze like ice. His whiskey sits untouched, his stare piercing Maya's every word. Her language, unfamiliar, kindles his distrust a spark of menace. Suspicion tightens his grip. What does love cost when it's misjudged? How does Maya fight when her world burns? Join her journey, a tale of heart, defiance, and a truth that shines fierce. The ivy room sparkles, a world unto itself. Brick walls glow under warm lights. Tables shimmer with artful plates. Sushi tacos, ribs glazed with miso. West Hollywood's vibrant core. This restaurant pulls in a crowd. Influencers chase fleeting fame. Tech bosses seal deals over $30 drinks. The air heavy with truffle oil. Ambition, tension. Music hums low, never louder than the bold egos. The staff tread a fragile line. They must be flawless, invisible. Make every guest feel supreme, or they're gone. Maya Thompson rises above, a black waitress, 28, with a smile that disarms, a mind that races. Her black shirt and apron hug her like armor. 3 years in, she's the team's anchor, nothing shakes her. A spilled drink, she handles it swiftly. An angry chef, she keeps her cool. A rude guest, she's poised, unshaken. Inside, she's sharp, weaving through egos like a quiet dance. She thinks, her gaze missing nothing. Maya wasn't born to this world of lavish plates. Her grandmother, May, raised her. After her parents died when she was 7, May offered green onion pancakes. Mandarin stories, a resilience deep as stone. Your voice is power. Maya, she said, shaping dumplings with love. They settled in LA. When Maya was young, Mandarin lingered, woven into her soul. Now, Maya lives in a modest apartment off Pico Boulevard, her windows alive with plants, named for jazz legends. Billy, Ella, Nina. At night, she cooks, fusing May's dumplings with soul food. Collard greens folded into bao buns. She dreams of her own eatery, blending those worlds. But dreams demand money, and money means the ivy room. She's not alone. Javier, the bartender, Latino, queer, charms with his grin, cuts with his wit. This place is a circus where the clowns, he says, flipping a lime. Lindsay, the manager, ex-sorority star, chases guest vibes, but her loyalty lies with cash, not people. The cash, that's Elliot Voss, no mere regular shadow, 50-something, in tailored suits, a tech tycoon rattled by a data breach that shook his empire. He claims table 7 demands whiskey neat, water with 2 ice cubes, no mistakes. Maya serves him perfectly, every time. But tonight, Voss watches her closely. His eyes catch her phone's glow, her trembling Mandarin. Another man thinks he owns us, Maya thinks. Wiping a tray, unaware of the spark about to flare. The ivy room slumbers on a quiet Tuesday, its pulse faint. A soft L.A. drizzle keeps the crowds away, leaving only a handful of souls. Glasses clink lazily. A couple bickers over wine, their voices sharp. A lone screenwriter types furiously, lost in his world. At table 7, Elliot Voss sits alone, a tech tycoon cloaked in gloom. His whiskey glows untouched, his face sour, as if the rain dares to defy him. Maya Thompson weaves through the dining room, her black apron swaying, her smile a steady light. She clears plates, refills waters, but her heart drifts to Li Mei, her grandmother, whose voice trembled this morning. She's never weak. Something's wrong, Maya thinks, her chest tight with worry. Then, her phone hums, sharp against her apron. It's Li Mei again. Her heart lurches. 2 calls in one day spell trouble. She scans the room, the couple's lost in their spat. The screenwriter's eyes are glued to his screen. Voss stares out the window, brooding. Maya catches Javier's glance at the bar. His quick nod, a silent go ahead. She slips behind the bar, shielded by stacks of napkins and the espresso machine's hiss in trembling Mandarin. She answers, her voice a lifeline. Li Mei, are you okay? Her grandmother's words falter. A pharmacy error in Taipei. Wrong meds, leaving her dizzy, frail. Maya's throat tightens, but she steadies her tone. I'll fix it tonight. Li Mei, rest, please. 30 seconds. A fragile thread of love. Then she hangs, pocketing the phone. Just finish this shift, then call the doctor. She vows, stepping out to clear a table. But Voss sees her, his booth angled to the bar. His eyes lock on Maya, her quiet Mandarin a mystery that stings his paranoia. His fingers grip his glass, ice clinking softly. What's she hiding? He fumes, his mind scarred by a data breach that cost millions. To Voss, the unknown is a threat, and Maya's words unfamiliar. Private ignites suspicion. He leans back, face calm, but his stare burns like a blade. Maya moves to table 6, refilling a water, her smile automatic. As she passes Voss, he speaks, his voice cold, cutting. Miss Thompson? She stops. Instincts kicking in. Smile. Stay calm. Yes. Mr. Voss, his eyes narrow, sizing her up. This isn't a call center for Beijing. He snaps, his tone laced with scorn. The words hit like a slap, raw and sharp. Maya's pulse races, but her face holds steady. Years in the service game her shield. I called my grandmother, sir. A family matter, she says, voice even. Voss smirks, a cruel twist of his lips. Family. Sure, stick to English or people might think you're a trobe. The jab lands heavy. You don't belong. Maya's heart burns. He thinks him a threat for lovingly. May she seethes, but she meets his gaze. Understood. Sir, anything else? He waves her off, turning to his whiskey, dismissing her like dust. Javier watches from the bar, polishing a glass, his eyes flicking between them. He leans in as Maya passes, voice low. What's his deal? That guy's glare could freeze the sun. Maya's jaw tightens. Just Voss, acting like he owns our souls. She tries to shrug it off, but the words cling. A bitter weight. Guests have questioned her Mandarin before, but Voss venomates different. A warning. The shift drags, heavy with tension. Maya works on autopilot, wiping tables, forcing smiles, nodding. Her mind splits between Li Mei's frailty and Voss's cruel words. He's just a rich man with a grudge, she tells herself, but doubt creeps in, cold and sharp. Voss stays silent, signs his check, leaves a stingy tip, and exits without a glance. Maya clocks out, the drizzle cool on her skin. Javier catches her at the door, his grin gone. That was ugly. Maya, he looked at you like you're hiding secrets. Maya zips her hoodie, hands clenched. Some men can't stand a voice they don't control. Her words are firm, but inside, a whisper grows, troubles brewing, and it's far from done. The Ivy room pulses with its usual rhythm, a glittering facade hiding darker currents. Waiters weave through tables. Their smiles practiced, their chefs quick. Glasses clink softly. A backdrop to the low hum of wealth and ego. Maya Thompson stands at the bar, polishing a glass, her hands steady but her heart a tangled storm. Li Mei's frail voice haunts her. The pharmacy error in Taipei a relentless worry. She's fading. And I'm stuck here, she thinks, her chest tight with fear. Voss' cruel words from yesterday cling like damp air. He called me trouble. Her pulse quickens, sensing a shadow looming. Ready to strike. Lindsay, the manager, strides through the dining room, her heels clicking, a memo clutched in her hand. Her face is tight, lips pressed thin. Maya, office, now, she says, her voice sharp, cutting through the restaurant's hum. Maya's stomach drops, but she squares her shoulders, following Lindsay to a cramped office, its air heavy with coffee and stress. Papers clutter the desk, a flickering bulb casting jagged shadows. Lindsay closes the door, her eyes avoiding Maya's, her fingers fidgeting with the memo. Mr. Voss filed a complaint, she says, her tone clipped. Reluctant, he claims your call yesterday, your Mandarin, was disruptive, unprofessional. Maya's heart fractures, anger surging like a tide. Disruptive. It was 30 seconds. Lindsay, she exclaims, her voice trembling but firm. I called Li Mei's sick. A pharmacy error in Taipei, I was behind the bar. Out of sight, her words spill out, raw, carrying the weight of love and fear. Lindsay shifts, uncomfortable. Her loyalty torn between truth and the guest vibe she chases. Maya has a VIP. His word it's heavy, she says, sliding the memo across the desk. Voss' handwriting is sharp, accusing Maya of conduct unbecoming, a risk to the establishment's reputation. The words CR a lie, crafted to wound. Maya clenches her fist, her resilience a quiet fire. This is unfair. Lindsay, you know me. I'm no troublemaker, she insists, her gaze piercing, unyielding. Lindsay looks away, her face a mask of conflict. I don't make the rules. Maya. Voss's influence, he could sink us. She hesitates, then delivers the blow. You're suspended, pending investigation. I'm sorry. The room tilts, Maya's world cracking open. Suspended for loving Li Mei, she seethes, her mind reeling. Her job here lifeline to Li Mei's care. Her dream of a fusion eatery hangs by a thread, but she forces her chin up, her dignity, a shield. Fine, it'll go, she says, voice steady despite the storm within. She walks out, her steps deliberate, refusing to let Lindsay see her break. At the bar, Javier catches her, his eyes wide with shock. Suspended, that's garbage, he exclaims. Slamming a rag onto the counter, Maya's voice is low, raw, like gravel. Voss lied. Javier is punishing me for speaking my heart. Her hands shake, the weight of injustice pressing hard. Javier's jaw tightens, his loyalty fierce. This ain't right. Maya, it'll dig up something, trust me, he vows, his voice a spark of hope in the gloom. Maya nods, her lips tight, and grabs her hoodie. The restaurant's clamor fading as she steps into the LA streets. The air cool, the city's pulse distant. Back at her apartment, Maya collapses onto her couch. Surrounded by her plants, Billy, Ella, Nina, their green leaves a quiet comfort. Her mind churns. A storm of fear and fight. Li Mei's dizziness, the wrong meds, the cost of international calls to fix it, she needs this job. Voss lies could steal everything she thinks. Her heart pounding. She pictures Li Mei's warm hands, rolling dumplings, teaching her Mandarin, whispering, your voice is power. Maya. The memory ignites a spark of defiance. I'm not the enemy, she declares, her resolve hardening. A fire kindling in the dark. She pulls out her phone, drafting notes, dates, times, witnesses. If Voss wants a fight, we'll be ready. Her fingers tremble, but her spirit holds firm, unbowed. Meanwhile, Javier stays late at the Ivy Room, the dining room now empty, the lights dim. He wipes down the bar, his mind racing, replaying Voss' confrontation. That man's venomite's proof, he thinks, his gut urging him to act. He recalls Lindsay's flustered call earlier, mentioning a bar mic that might have caught the exchange. Javier checks the audio system, tucked behind the bar shelves, its red light blinking softly. He plays the recording, his breath catching as Voss' voice crackles through, "This isn't a call center for Beijing." The words drip with scorn, raw and undeniable, a clear mark of bias. Javier's heart leaps. This could save her, but he needs more. Lindsay's office looms, a forbidden line, but Javier's loyalty to Maya outweighs the risk. He slips in after her shift, the room dark, the memo still on her desk. He scans it. Voss' words as stark Maya Thompson's disruptive behavior, including unauthorized foreign language use, undermines our establishment standards. The accusation is cold, calculated, a lie dressed in formal ink. Javier's hands shake as he snaps a photo, pocketing a copy. This is Maya's shield, he thinks, his resolve matching hers. The recording, saved to his phone, and the memo, now in hand, form a fragile hope he a chance to fight back. Maya, alone in her apartment, paces by her window. The LA skyline a blur of lights. Her thoughts spiral Li Mei's health, the suspension, Voss's power. He's one man, but he's breaking me, she fumes, her anger a live wire. She stops, staring at her plants. Their names a reminder of legends who defied the odds. Billie Holiday sang through pain. "I can fight through this," she vows, her voice a quiet roar. She grabs a notebook, sketching a plan talk to Javier. Find allies, confront the truth. Her phone buzzes. Javier name lighting the screen. "Maya, I've got something," and he says, his voice urgent. A recording Voss's own words, and his memo. "It's bad, but it's proof." Maya's breath catches, a flicker of hope piercing the dark. "You're a lifeline." "Javier," she exclaims, her heart racing with possibility. They agree to meet tomorrow, to strategize, to turn Voss' lies against him. Maya hangs up, her apartment now a sanctuary of fight, not fear. She looks at her plants, their leaves steady, unyielding. Li Mei taught me strength, she thinks, her spirit a spark ready to blaze. The Ivy Room's power dynamics, Voss' influence, Lindsay's deference their walls, but Maya's voice, her truth, is a hammer. She's not just a waitress, she's a force, she wins. The battle's just begun, and Maya's ready to rise, her heart fierce, her resolve a flame that won't dim. The Ivy Room hums with its gilded rhythm, but a reckoning brews beneath the surface. Waiters glide past tables, their trays heavy with sushi tacos and miso-glazed ribs, their smiles masking the grind. Glasses clink softly. A delicate facade for the storm about to break. Maya Thompson stands outside Lindsay's office, her heart pounding, her hands clutching Javier's evidence, a bar mic recording and Voss's damning memo. Li Mei's frail voice echoes in her mind, her health scare a fire fueling Maya's resolve. I am fighting for her, for us, she thinks, her spirit a blaze that won't dim. Javier stands beside her, his grin fierce, his loyalty a rock. We've got this. Maya, he says, his voice a spark of courage. They knock, and Lindsay opens the door, her face pale, her eyes darting. The office is a claustrophobic cage, papers strewn across the desk, the air thick with coffee and tension. What's this about? Lindsay asks, her voice wary, sensing trouble. Maya steps forward, her chin high, her gaze unflinching. It's about truth. Lindsay. Voss lied and we can prove it. Her words cut sharp, carrying the weight of every slight, every judgment she's endured. Javier sets his phone on the desk, the recording ready, and hands Lindsay the memo. Its accusations stark disruptive, unprofessional, a risk. Lindsay's fingers tremble, her loyalty to guest vibes crumbling under the weight of what's to come. Maya presses play, and Voss' voice crackles through the tiny speaker. Cold and venomous. This isn't a call center for Beijing. The words hang heavy, raw with bias, a slap to Maya's heritage, her love for Li Mei. Lindsay flinches, her eyes widening. The truth undeniable. That's not all, Maya says, her voice steady despite the fire within. His memo twists a 30-second call to my sick grandmother into misconduct. I was behind the bar. Lindsay, out of sight. Her tone rises, trembling with righteous anger, her heart laid bare. Javier nods, his voice firm. Voss targeted her. Lindsay, you know it's wrong. Lindsay cornered by truth stammers, her face a mix of guilt and fear. Maya leans forward, her eyes locking onto Lindsay's. I've given everything to this place, 3 years of spilled drinks, rude guests, endless shifts, all for Lee May, for my dreams. And now, because I spoke my language, I'm suspended. Her voice breaks, but her resolve holds, a force unyielding. I'm not the problem, she thinks, her heart a drumbeat of defiance. Lindsay shifts, her hands fidgeting, her guest vibes mantra unraveling. Maya. Tu didn't know it was like this. She says, her voice small. Voss is powerful. I thought. Maya cuts her off, her tone sharp but measured. You thought wrong, Lindsay. You chose his lies over me. The room falls silent, the weight of justice pressing hard. Lindsay's eyes drop to the memo, then the phone. Voss' words looping in her mind. She exhales, a decision forming. You're right, Maya, I messed up, she says, her voice cracking. You're reinstated effective immediately. And I'll issue a formal apology. To you and the staff. Maya's heart soars, a wave of relief crashing over her. I did it for Lee May, she thinks, her spirit alight. But her face stays composed, her dignity a shield. Thank you. Lindsay, but this place it needs to change, she says, her words a quiet challenge. Lindsay nods, chastened, her eyes meeting Maya's for the first time. It will. Maya, I promise. Javier grins, punching the air. That's our Maya unstoppable, he exclaims, his voice a burst of pride. They leave the office, the dining rooms bustle a distant hum. Maya's steps lighter, but her mind still heavy. Reinstatement is a victory, but the Ivy Room's air carries lingering bias-wary glances from waiters. Whispers behind hands. They still see me as different, she thinks. Her heart stinging. She pauses at the bar, her apron folded, her resolve unshaken. I've won this fight, but I'm not done. Her dreams, her fusion eatery, blending Lee May's dumplings with soul food burn brighter, a beacon in the haze. As Maya clocks out, a woman at a nearby table waves her over. Her name's Elena, a local restaurateur, her smile warm, her eyes sharp with interest. I overheard your story. Maya, she says, her voice kind but direct. Your passion, your strength, it's rare. I run a fusion spot downtown, mixing flavors, cultures. Your idea's soul food. Mandarin could fit right in. Maya's breath catches, her heart leaping. A chance now, she thinks, her dreams suddenly tangible. Elena hands her a card, her words earnest. Come by, Maya, Maya, let's talk, maybe collaborate. Maya takes the card, her fingers trembling, her spirit soaring. Thank you, Elena, and I will, she exclaims, her voice a spark of hope. Back at her apartment, Maya sits by her plants, Billy, Ella. Ninether leaves a quiet testament to resilience. She holds Elena's card, its edges worn from her touch, and dials Lee May, her heart full. In trembling Mandarin, she shares the news reinstatement, the apology, the new opportunity. Lee May's voice, weak but warm, crackles through. Your voice, may its power, she says, echoing her old lessons. Maya's eyes sting, her love for Lee May a fire unquenched. She's proud and I've earned this, she thinks, her resolve a flame that won't fade. Javier texts, his words a burst of joy. You're a legend. Maya, she smiles, picturing his grin, his loyalty a gift shell, never forget. The Ivy Room's waltz its bias, its pressures still stand, but Maya's victory has cracked them. She's more than a waitress, she's a force. Her notebook lies open, sketches of her fusion menu collard green bao buns, jerk spiced dumplings spilling across the page. Elena's offer, a downtown eatery vibrant with LA's diversity, feels like destiny, This is my path, she declares, her heart a drumbeat of triumph. Maya stands, gazing at the LA skyline, its lights a promise of what's to come. The service industry's grind. Voss lies. Lindsay's error, they've tested her, but they've also forged her. Li Mei taught me to fight, she thinks, her spirit soaring, the climax of her battle, truth over lies. Resilience over doubt has reshaped her world. She's not just back, she's rising. Her dreams no longer distant, her voice a power that echoes beyond the Ivy Room's walls. The fight isn't over, but Maya's ready, her heart fierce, her future bright. The Ivy Room glows under its warm lights, its rhythm steady but forever changed. Waiters weave through tables, balancing trays of sushi tacos and miso-glazed ribs. Their chatter softer now, tinged with caution. Maya Thompson steps through the door, her black apron tied tight, her smile a quiet defiance. Her reinstatement feels like a hard-won crown, but the air carries whispers, hesitant glances from co-workers, a lingering shadow of Voss's lies. They still see me as different, she thinks, her heart stinging, yet she stands tall, her resolve of fire unquenched. I've earned my place. Her steps echo with purpose, a testament to the battle she's won. Lindsay greets her at the bar, her face softer, her eyes carrying a hint of shame. Maya, welcome back, she says, her voice earnest. We've updated our policies language. Bias, guest complaints. It's a start. Maya nods, her expression guarded but firm. It's about time. Lindsay, she replies, her tone a blend of relief and challenge. The apology, posted on the staff board, feels like a small victory, but Maya knows change is slow. She moves through the dining room, clearing plates, refilling waters, her hands steady despite the wary eyes. Javier catches her at the pass, his grin wide, his loyalty a beacon. You're back, legend, he exclaims, tossing a lime with a flourish. Maya laughs, the sound a release, her heart lighter. Javier's my rock, she thinks. Grateful for the friend who fought beside her, her shifts blur into routine, but Maya's mind hums with possibility. Elena's card, tucked in her pocket, is a promise she can't ignore. She meets Elena at her downtown eatery, a vibrant space pulsing with low-AED's diversity bright murals, tables packed with diners savoring kimchi tacos and jerk-spiced dumplings. Elena, visionary and kind, greets her warmly, her eyes alight with ideas. Maya, your fusion concept soul food. Mandarin, it's bold. It's us, she says, gesturing to the bustling room. Maya's heart blooms, her dreams taking shape. This is my future, she thinks, her excitement a spark ready to blaze. They sit, sketching menus, collard green bao buns, sweet potato wontons, oxtail dumplings with chili oil. Elena offers a role part-time collaborator, testing dishes, building toward a partnership. You're a natural. Maya, she says, let's make this real. Maya's voice trembles with joy. I'm in. Elena, let's do it, she exclaims, her spirit soaring. Back at her apartment, Maya sits by her, plants Billy, Ella. None of their leaves a quiet strength. She dials Li Mei, her heart full, needing to share the journey's end. In soft Mandarin, she pours out her story, the suspension. Voss bias, the recording that turned the tide. Lindsay's apology. Elena's offer. Li Mei's voice, stronger now, crackles through. The pharmacy error in Taipei resolved through Maya's relentless calls to the clinic. You fought, Maya, like I taught you. Li Mei says, her words warm, an echo of their past. Your voice, its power. Maya's eyes sting, her love for Li Mei a river deep and unending. She's safe, and I'm rising, she thinks, her heart a drumbeat of triumph. They talk long, sharing laughter, memories of dumplings and gramadas, the bond that carried Maya through the storm. Maya reflects, her notebook open, pages filled with sketches of her fusion dishes and plans for Elena's eatery. The Ivy Room's ordeal, Voss venom, the suspension, the fight has forged her. I've faced their lies, and one she declares, her spirit alight, the service industry's grind. Its power imbalances tested her, but Li Mei's lessons resilience, pride in her Mandarin, her roots held firm. She's no longer just a waitress. She's a creator, a voice, a force, her cultural pride. Once questioned, now shines, woven into every dish she dreams, soul food in Mandarin, a love letter to her heritage in L.A., his vibrant heart. Javier visits one evening, his grin as bright as the city skyline. They sit on her couch, splitting a pizza, the air warm with friendship. "You're killing it, Maya," he says, raising a slice in salute. From suspended to superstar. Maya laughs, her heart full. "His loyalty a gift shall always cherish. Couldn't have done it without you." "Javier," she replies, her voice thick with gratitude. They toast to their bond, to the fight they won, to the future ahead. Javier's really his quick thinking. The recording. The memo saved her, and Maya knows shall carry his friendship forward. A light in her journey. The Ivy Room remains. Its brick walls and clinking glasses a backdrop to Maya's new path. She works her shifts, but her heart is elsewhere. With Elena's Eatery, where flavors dance and cultures blend. The lingering tension coworkers' glances. The ghost of Voss's influence fades against her purpose. I'm building something bigger, she thinks, her dreams no longer distant. Elliot's culinary scene, alive with fusion and hustle, calls her, and Maya answers, her steps bold, her vision clear. She meets Elena weekly, testing recipes, learning the business, her notebook now a roadmap to a future she can touch. One night, Maya walks through LA's streets, the skyline a canvas of lights, the air cool against her skin. She passes food trucks, their aromas mingling tacos, faux jerk chicken a reminder of the city's pulse. Its diversity her strength. She stops at a park, sitting under a tree, her plants and names echoing in her mind. Billy, Ella, Nina legends who sang through struggle. I'm singing too, she thinks, her heart blooming with pride. The ordeal Voss's bias, the suspension, the fight has reshaped her, not broken her. Li Mei's health, now stable, is a victory she holds close. Her advocacy a testament to love. Maya pulls out her phone, scrolling through photos with Javier. Laughing at the bar, her plants, thriving, a sketch of her fusion menu. This is my story, she declares, her voice a spark in the night. The Ivy Room was a battleground, but it forged her path. Elena's Eatery, her collaboration, is a beginning, not an end. Shell cook, create, rise her Mandarin, her soul food, her heart woven into every dish. Li Mei's with me, always she thinks, her resolve a light undimmed. The city hums around her, alive with possibility, and Maya walks on, her dreams afire, her future a song she's ready to sing. L.A.'s heartbeat thrums through the Ivy Room, its golden lights softer now, its rhythm touched by change. Waiters glide past tables, trays laden with sushi tacos and miso-glazed ribs. Their chatter lighter, their steps sure. Maya Thompson ties her apron, her smile a quiet triumph, her presence a testament to battles won. Her reinstatement is a badge of honor, but faint echoes linger wary glances from some staff, a whisper of a Voss soul bias. They know my strength now, she thinks, her heart steady, her resolve a flame that won't flicker. The Ivy Room is her anchor, a crucible of grit, but her true path glows elsewhere, alive with flavor and possibility. Maya works her shifts with ease, dodging egos, clearing plates, her hands swift despite the service industry's relentless churn. Lindsay's reforms language respect. Bias training have eased the tension. But the grind of low tips and long hours persists. This place sharpened me, she reflects, her thoughts drifting to Li Mei, whose love lit her way. Her phone buzzes, a message from Elena, calling her to her passion. She clocks out. The LA streets unfolding like a canvas. The city's pulse her own. Elena's Eatery is a vibrant pulse. Its murals bright with jazz and Taipei markets. Its tables packed with diners savoring fusion kimchi tacos, jerk-spiced wontons, Maya's collard green bao buns. She steps into the kitchen. Her chef's coat a second skin, her hands shaping dough, each fold a story of her roots. The air hums with chili oil and laughter, a symphony she conducts. Elena, bold and warm, watches her work, her nod a spark of pride. Maya, your buns, they're magic, she exclaims, biting into a steaming roll. You're weaving L.A.'s soul. Maya's heart shines. Her dreams no longer distant. This is my calling, she thinks. Her joy, a fire that burns bright. They refine their menu, crafting oxtail dumplings with sesame glaze, sweet potato wontons, cornbread egg rolls with chili hoisin dip. Elena's vision merges with Maya's, a love for cultures blended in every bite. You're not just cooking, you're healing. Maya, Elena says, her voice rich with respect. Maya nods, her eyes gleaming. It's Li Mei's lessons, my heart. This city's spirit, she replies, her voice trembling with purpose. Diners cheer, their plates clean, their smiles a tapestry of belonging. Maya's name ripples through L.A. This food scene. Her role expanding collaborator, creator, mentor to young cooks who flock to learn her craft. In the kitchen, Maya guides a teen, her hands nervous but eager, folding a dumpling. Your story belongs here, Maya tells her, her words Li Mei's echo. I'm lifting them up, she thinks, her pride fierce. The girl smiles, her dumpling perfect, her confidence blooming. Maya's mentorship spreads, her influence a quiet wave, touching Black, Latino, Asian youth whose dreams mirror her own. They're my legacy, she reflects. Their futures, a canvas she helps paint. At her apartment, Maya sits by her plants, Billy, Ella. Nina there leaves a silent strength. She dials Li Mei, her heart full, needing to share this closure. In soft Mandarin, she pours out her journey, the Ivy Room shift, Elena's kitchen, the kids she guides, the dishes that carry her love. Li Mei's voice, vibrant now, her health secured by Maya's relentless advocacy, crackles through. You've built a home, Maya, she says, her words a melody of pride, echoing their nights of dumplings and jettas. Your voice, its power. Maya's eyes sting, her love for Li Mei a river that never fades. She's my spark, my root, she thinks. Their bond, the heart of every triumph. They talk long, weaving memories, pancakes sizzling. Li Mei's hands in shaping resilience. Maya's fight against Voss's venom. The bar mic recording, the memo truths that shattered his lies linger as emblems of her victory. Maya feels complete, her journey a circle closed. I've fought for her, for me, she reflects, her pride a beacon that lights the dark. Javier visits, his grin a burst of warmth. They share pizza on her couch, the air thick with laughter and oregano. You're a star, Maya, he says, raising a slice. From suspended to this unstoppable. Maya laughs, her heart full, his loyalty a gift beyond measure. You're my brother. Javier, she exclaims, her voice thick with gratitude. They toast to their fight, the evidence, the truth, the bond that held firm. Has family, she thinks, their connection a thread woven through her rise. The Ivy Room recedes, its brick walls a fading echo. Maya's shifts dwindle, her heart rooted in Elena's kitchen, where she creates, mentors, thrives. The lingering bias of soul glances, faint doubts melt against her purpose. I'm beyond their shadows, she declares, her spirit soaring. L.A., a food scene, vibrant with trucks and fusion spots, embraces her. Its diversity, her strength. She meets Elena weekly, testing flavors, learning the trade, her notebook a blueprint for a future she can touch. One evening, Maya walks LA's streets, the skyline a mosaic of lights, the air alive with cumin and dreams. Food trucks hum, their aroma tacos, pho, jerk chicken a chorus of her city. "This is my home," she exclaims, her voice a spark in the night. The fight Voss lies, the suspension, the triumph forged her, not broke her. Elena's eatery, Javier's grin, Lee May's love there her foundation, her wings. I'm a beacon, she thinks, her dreams a fire, her legacy a song that echoes forever. Maya's journey lights a fire from a waitress targeted for her Mandarin. She rose above Voss lies, her heart ablaze with resilience, her soul food Mandarin dishes, born from Lee May's love, weave a legacy of pride and community. She fought, mentored, triumphed, proof that your voice, your roots can reshape any world. Embrace your truth and rise. Unstoppable, moved by Maya's story, smash that like button to honor her spark. Subscribe for more tales of grit and culture. They're coming your way. Share below. What dream drives you? Join our community of dreamers. Right here, right now.